Okay, if you're a gamer, you know one thing. Listen, controller players are elite. We are the supreme. There's nothing better than a controller player, and today NYXI sent us their brand new NYXI Flexi. I have not looked at this yet, but this is a fully customizable controller, meaning you can interchange the buttons and change them to however you see fit. We're gonna unbox it, give first thoughts, and take a look at it. So let's do it. By the way, full disclosure, NYXI did send me this, but they are not sponsoring this video, so you are getting my honest opinion. I think it's really important to have integrity. So everything that I'm saying about the controller is my actual thoughts on it. Let's jump in. All right, so first things first is the box looks good. Like I get a lot of controllers from different companies, and I will say the packaging honestly looks solid on this. So this is a wireless controller, which I think is really good because at the price that they have it, it's very competitive to other kind of entry-level devices, yet this is pretty good for what they say. It's supposed to be fully customizable, so the faceplate comes off. The buttons can swap so that you can switch it to different types of controllers and consoles. I mean, and the fact that it is wireless is really good for the price point that it's at. So let's open up the packaging and take a look. Oh, it does that nice Apple thing where like the box just slides off. That's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look. This is the controller right here. And it's supposed to have RGB going for it right there. So we'll take a look at that when we turn it on. So there's the controller. This is what you're going to get inside the box. You're going to get the controller, just packaging, and then let's see what accessories they give you. Whoops, I dropped one. Okay, that's your dongle. So regular USB if you're going to plug it into your device. And then let's see what else they give you here. Oh, this is cool. So you get buttons that you can swap in case these buttons go bad or if you want to change them for your keys. That is really cool. Okay, so first thoughts, the controller feels pretty good. Wow, like the handle is actually good. I thought it was going to be bigger than this, and I actually really like the way it feels. Can we power it on? Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so the RBG looks phenomenal on it. I like the way the lighting is. I think you can customize the lighting too. I think I saw, yeah, there's a lighting button right on the back of the controller. Oh, that's cool. It rumbles every time you switch a setting on it. And okay, so you can do fading, all different color lights. Okay, that is really cool. I like that. Oh, I like that color. All right, so first thoughts. I mean, the controller looks good. It's got a nice little click to it, which I think is awesome. I really like that. Honestly, overall, like I think this is a nice looking controller. You don't really find controllers that look like this. A lot of times you just find like kind of your basic looking ones, but this one really has a nice little feel to it. I like the grips. So first things first, you have your standard buttons on top. You have all these hotkeys here for maps, turbo, manual settings, kind of your basic settings right there. This is going to be your power button right here in the middle. It's going to turn on the lighting and turn on the controller. It has a rumble to it every time something initiates, which is really cool. And then you have four pedals on the back, which I think is really cool because a lot of times I will do reviews for controllers and they will just give you one pedal on each side, so you'll get just two buttons. The fact that they're giving you four is really cool, and let me see something. Yeah, it's really easy to distinguish between the two, so you're not going to push one by accident. Not bad. Okay, let's look at what this controller is really selling itself for. It is called the Flexi because it is customizable, and just like that, the faceplate comes off. That is going to be your internal for the controller, which I think is really cool. And then this piece right here is what everybody talks about. So I wonder if there's a way. Oh, it looks like you have to pry it. Oh, how do I pry it? Maybe do I just pull? Oh, okay. So you can just pull it right off. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that is really cool. I've never seen a controller that can be fully customizable like that, where you can just pull a piece off. And the idea is that, let's say you're a PlayStation user, you want to obviously have this set up the way Sony does their DualSense controllers, where you have your knobs on the bottom. But if you play Xbox or if you're switching this between consoles, you can pop this over to PC or whatever you're doing, flip it over, and then hook it up like that, which is really cool because you do not see this often. Usually, pretty much every controller you buy is going to be one make and one model and going to work for one type of system. And I really like the flexibility, so that's kind of cool. The big question is input lag. So what we're going to do in a second is test it out. You guys are going to see me test it out on a video game and tell you my opinion on if I think there's input lag. I don't think there's going to be. I think they probably tested this out and made sure that there's going to be no input lag, or if there is, it's going to be really minimal. But we'll test it out and come back. Okay, I'm using that controller, the brand new one, and like there's no input lag at all. I'm not having a single issue. I gotta map the buttons on the back because they obviously don't work. I don't know. It's definitely a big controller. It gives me more Xbox vibes than PlayStation vibes. But I mean, it feels good. It doesn't feel cheap in my hand. Okay, my honest opinion is I really do like the controller. I think it's cool that you can customize it. I like that you can change the RGB lighting right on the controller. That's really cool without having to do software, because if you're using this with a console, that is a game changer. I like the handle. I think this is a good computer. They have it priced at about $60, I think, last time I checked. And I genuinely think it's a good price point for something like this. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't look like it's going to break. The faceplate goes on really easy and comes off. Like, I don't really have much negative to say about this controller, to be honest with you. Somebody I saw holding this controller said that the knobs were too close together, but I don't have that issue. Like you can see right here, my fingers, I'm pushing them all the way to the center and my fingers are not touching each other at all. Even if I push my fingers in, I mean, I like it. I don't really have much negative. I think if you're looking for a controller and you want to try out the flexibility of this, I would go for it. I think it's reasonably priced. It's priced at $60, and for that same price, you're not even going to be able to afford a DualSense or, you know, like your typical Xbox controllers that are stationed to one device, where for this, you're going to get the ability to flex, you know, to make it flexible and switch devices. I like it overall, guys. I don't know if this is going to be my main controller. I do have other ones. So I'm honest, I don't know if this is going to be my main one, but I like it. I like the look and feel. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you guys want to see more reviews, make sure to subscribe, and then we will be doing honest integrity reviews. Everything I tell you is what I really believe. I think there's something about having integrity that is important, and I love the ability to just review these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll bring you another one.